But another trade here.
Okay, counter trade coming in, but Groove is going in now. The Ignite comes in, and that's first blood given over to Envy in the bottom lane as he goes under the turret, maybe a little bit too far, but to do with patch 12.4. But, you know, he's just not having a good time recently. Obviously, the players that have played him have not been having too much luck either. As level 6 here looking for the charm, he lands it. The Q comes in. VicLa in a lot of trouble. No flash for him. And that will be the kill picked up by Hambach. A very nice proactive play. Not a lot of information here as 1010's gonna land it, and this time the Lee Sin is here as well. This duo is so dangerous.
It's gonna be too big of a deal in this case, as once again, VicLa is caught here. The wave is here, and so he's just greeting for it, you know, instead of letting it go back or going back to just farming under turret, lose a few CS because you find yourself vulnerable. And yes, Cuz is fairly nearby. As we watch this from Hambach's perspective here, I mean, he's like in melee range of the Ahri, so there's no way to dodge the charm.
One, Cuz is nearby. That solar flare was in no man's land as MP is going to proc the S rank, but it is not going to matter. This time around, Cuz with a very successful gank picks up the kill.
And this is not the fight they wanted.
Okay, going in on the Alistair, not always the best idea, but Life a little bit alone here as Cuz now making his way down. There's the Realm Warping. Cuz, though, is going to land a huge one and a big Q comes in from Life as well. Live Sandbox go a little bit too deep. Dominus, probably not a good idea. Trying to get on top of aiming here. Nice flash away from 1010 just to get himself out of there. As VicLa takes a ton of damage, but the stopwatch is online. And now aiming can just jump into the backline with the Samira. Oh, she's going to get denied by Life right at the last second there.
Howling so late to the party here, too, on the teleport. He's the last one to join the fight. He's got to be there way faster than this. The follow-up Drake. As knows the timing of this. Like, look at where Renekton is. He hasn't even started his teleport yet, and yet they're going all in on the brawl. By the time he initiates the teleport, the fight has already turned here as Kaisa is able to ult into the backside. Aiming is completely untouched. They shut down the Inferno trigger with the Alistair, and Howling is like, I'm here, guys! Just unfortunately, like...
As Live Sandbox, they're not going to give up without a fight. They are looking top side. Once again, perhaps to get on top of VicLa here. A lot of CCs, so I don't think any Realm Warps are coming in anytime soon. He is just dead. There's a nice little roam on the map here from Live Sandbox.
That's going to pick up that bounty gold, and Howling's going in.
He's going in. He's, you know, a Renekton, but there's the charm. Immediate. See how that goes. I was a little bit shocked at the lack of vision from KT, given the fact that they are about 8,000 gold ahead at this point in time. They were basically totally blind on the Baron. Maybe they had one ward over there, but the entire river was totally dark, and they had no vision there. But taking over position as... Talk about desperation. I mean, that's a Kaisa. You're not really going to have that. You're not going to hit that one as Rascal is looking for a solo kill. Can he pick it up? He wants to get number 24.
He's got flash. Like, actually, when Dominus expires, he might. There's the hop.
Okay, over the turret he goes. He's looking for it to flash on in, and there is the solo kill, number 24.
Casually, while his team does Baron.
He might get number 25 here. I mean, 1010's got to be careful, as the ult is going to be, unfortunately, buffered and will not hit anything, but he is just on the run now. There is a lot of members of Live Sandbox that are coming to kill him, so not looking good for Rascal. Kicked into the Ahri, though. Does he have the damage? He will take out the Ahri. Are you kidding me?
Rascal! Oh, man, is there anything this guy cannot do? Hullbreaker resistance is pretty good. He lives long enough there. He's got a Divine Sunderer in that exchange, and so he's eventually able to end up getting that kill when the kick comes through. KT, meanwhile, we're doing the Baron, and it's cool. You got the Gnar eventually, but I think maybe you should have been trying to look for a team fight instead. Let the Gnar go. Maybe even lose an inhibitor, because your other best way to win this game is to win a miracle team fight with your Samira. A Samiracle even might be your best route, because when she gets her ultimate and she spins around real fast, she's got her collector online, maybe everybody pops and maybe you get a quadra kill and maybe you walk down mid and take down that inhibitor. But yeah, they killed Rascal, but he also killed the Ahri after getting a solo kill on the Howling. Look at the damage.
Does that count as a solo kill, by the way, because he technically killed Ahri by himself, even though there were like 3 other people there.
I think it counts as a solo kill. It does not count as a like top solo kill like in the 1v1.
It's not like an isolated death.
Yeah. So I think it does count though. As long as you have no teammates and there's no assists in the kill, I think it counts.
I'd like to actually get confirmation on that if possible, just so we know if he's at 24 or 25.
That's G-Sun wink wink, I don't know. Maybe the desk will get on that one, but I believe it counts.
It should, right? As
finally he decided to build a mythic. He was like, I'll build a Ludens now, and Void Staff on the way.
It's really impressive. He only gets one of those every 6 seconds or so, as they will engage on top of him. The cleanse is used, but he's got Zhonya's, so now how are you going to get on top of him? He just flashes away, picks up another kill, and this is just carnage. As we do see KT now cleaning up the rest of Liv Sandbox. Perhaps Ten10 gets away. Perhaps he doesn't, as he is up against the Hecarim.
Oh no. Oh! Teleport.
Wallop.
Nope. Wallops through the wall.
Oh. Okay. The rock has been thrown at him, and Cuz will pick up the kill. That's going to do it for game number 1. KT take the win. That was expected. Was a little bit rocky there in the beginning, but they got the job done.
Really great game across the board for KT Rolster. Life had a fantastic Alistair game. Baited out a lot of kills. Rascal with the solo kill. I think we're going to see a split vote here. Very dominant performance once again from KT Rolster with the comp they popularized here. And Hambak, yeah. Like I said, last time he tried to kill Aiming, Aiming looked at him and then he died.
Yeah.
천천히 봐. 천천히 볼게. 형 나 밀어놨더니. 야 앞에부터 가자. 앞에부터. 나 맞으면 잡았어. 공타도 되죠. 미드 가라. 야 얘 따라올게. 바텀 같이 하자. 바텀에 텔스라. 끝내자 이거. 풀 있나봐. 나 5초. 나 내가 오른쪽으로 할게. 야 스턴 되나? 스턴 됐다. 내가 볼게. 바텀. 먼저 가도 돼 나와. 슬로우 됐다. 용 20초. 끝나지 않나? 나 탈출할게. 탈출하면 끝나요. 리신 10초. 리신 10초. 쳐도 될 것 같아 계속. 탈출할게. 리신 5초. 아니 리신 노공이랑 끝났다. 뭐야? 야 죽여. 끝. 나이스.
And then wave comes into him. He does hit level 6.
Really Dirk for Aiming, by the way, and Cuz is here on a control ward. They might actually look for a big play here.
Yeah, a bit of a 3-on-3 perhaps. In goes the Leona trying to get this going as the 2 junglers spot each other. Stun will land on to Aiming. And both sides just going to handshake that and say, nope, no thank you.
Yeah, it was a really nice counter gank timing for Hambak. Ten10's here. Realm Ward committed though.
Okay, a little bit broken up as Cuz goes straight into 2, gets charmed up as he ults in. That is going to be the follow-up here from Aiming as he is looking for the kill onto Hambak. Will pick it up first blood, but Ten10 is going in onto him. We also have a 2v2 on the bottom side as VicLa is incredibly low. Ten10 going to miss that dash over the wall, and that is pretty unfortunate, but VicLa is just going to be able to walk out of that one.
I think it would have gotten away even if he does make the Spirit Rush work a little bit better there, but either way, nice scrappy fight on both sides. The flash over the wall from Hambak there into chasing and actually looking for that kill was pretty cool to watch. As neither of these teleport. Howling.
Q lands.
He's got his ult, but there's so many minions here.
He's gonna force it out. So the ult is on. Hambak is here too, and that might be the death sentence. The Q is going to miss, and now Rascal is just dead. Hambak able to scoop up the kill.
Yeah, with ult available here for Howling, you know. One Rascal.
Nope. We're taking this one though. Trying to outplay the Xayah, who just hits the Featherstorm in the front here. Handshake as the Feathers go into life, and he gets burst down. And the rest of them are stuck in the fight here as well. as the Berserk came in, and another reset will go to Hambach, and a kill goes over to Hambach as well, a triple kill, I should say.
Game, and they have a massive lead. The coordination has been good enough.
Okay, second Q is gonna land, as now it's up to Howling to try to survive. This time Cuz is here, as the kick comes in, and the Q is just waiting for the execution, as the Ignite might just tick down, and it will. Rascal will pick up the kill, as underneath the turret, Envy does have to throw out the Feather Storm. Not sure how he got himself into that position. He's going in there with Ahri right near him, as the charm not yet used. It is going to be dodged, and they baited them so far down the river. The Berserk already out here as well, as Ten10 goes way too deep, and he will be taken out this time around. Envy with Howling trying to get in there, as a Feather Storm will respond to the Hecarim ultimate. Here comes Howling looking for a kill, but it's 1v4 at this point. He will get it, but he does get taken out as well. It's a bit of a 3-on-3 down here in the mid lane. You see VicLa extremely tanky at this point, and just like that, I think, you know, Rascal kind of playing with his food is able to bait them in there.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those moments where, you know, when we say rookie mistake, we actually mean a mistake from a rookie to go in there as the Ahri.
True.
He used his ultimate for Lee Sin's basic abilities. So,
And flash.
yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. He used his ult, and then he was like, well, I have to flash for this. Like, that's what a rookie will think. Like, people will see that I wasted my ultimate if I don't actually make the super play and flash on him and actually...
Morning routine or whatever. More likely, I think they were just taking it a bit easy against this Live Sandbox roster as Big Engage comes in, but it is Rise. Do they have the damage? Berserk comes in, but that stopwatch on Rascal is going to buy so much time. Huge Feather Recall. There's the flash in now from Hanbach trying to engage. Can he get the reset? He gets one. Now he's going in on the Leona. Gets bailed out as well, and he's looking for more here onto VicLa, who was in the back there against two super low guys, and ends up realm warping himself out, as now Cuz he once more, and a snipe comes in from aiming. So many low health bars, not gonna hit a second one, and not the cleanest fight, but
yeah, but at the end of the day, Live Sandbox are going to be able to rotate over to the Drake. Now, aiming is still at about a third health, and it does do a lot of damage. This is a risky start here for Hanbach, to be totally frank.
Yeah. This is not the play, guys. It's not even for the Ocean Soul. It's just for Ocean Soul points.
Yeah, and
the enemy jungler is here. Oops. Hecarim, very annoying for the Xayah, trying to force that out. Proof has to bail himself out, but he just gets taken down. Just a nice little pick there. Might even have another solo kill coming in as Rascal, he's looking for it. The kick comes in. He's like, nobody touch him. I need another solo kill. You can see, like, aiming is trying to get some damage down, but Rascal's continuing to chase him.
I mean, they're giving map control up for this. Like, Howling is like, yep, I would like everybody to follow me.
They took away his solo kill.
Yeah. Well, at this stage, like, now you're giving free farm to the Ahri on the top side of the map. Like, Howling dies here, but he bought an insane amount of time.
At this point in the game, it doesn't surprise me.
Prove is coming up in a few seconds here. I don't think they'll be able to take this Drake fight, and they clearly decided that they're going to prioritize Vision around top instead for the Baron buff that's coming up, which will be more significant. This is Ocean Soul point now for KT Rolster. Ocean Soul pretty good into the Kaisa build actually here for Live Sandbox if they had been able to secure it earlier on, but that's not the world we're living in. Whereas this is the teleport that kind of starts this all off. VicLa down here to look for the pick on to Prove. And he tries to bail himself out here. The ultimate comes down, but unfortunately the rest of his team is a little bit too far away, and with Cousin Life in the middle of things, there's just no way that Ten10 can actually close the gap there and try to turn on those Berserked members. As, you know, I mean, Live Sandbox, I think if they could get a setup here on Baron and they just hold on to it tight and look for a 5v5 fight, there's a chance for them to still take this game and bring us to a third one. It's just getting to the Baron pit right now is the hard part into this composition. But if they can, they can force a fight there, anything's possible, theoretically, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you 100-0 the Kaisa, I think you've got a chance. So we saw what happened in game number 1 when aiming got really fed, as this time he went for the death cap before going for completing the Zhonya's. Really like that idea.
And he got a stopwatch too, so he still has that stasis for what will be the game-deciding team fight. Same to be true for VicLa here, who also got Anathema's Chains. Really love to see that build here. Once again, fight.
Ooh, that stun gonna miss this time from Hanbok. As now, just berserking on each other. You see that aiming will finally go in as Proof is trying to get the shutdown, but he will get taken down. And now the Kaisa has free reign. The front line comes in from Cuz, as Rascal's not even here. Rascal will finally come in, as we do see that aiming was looking for a bit of a pentakill. Not quite gonna happen, as the kick and all the CC will keep aiming safe. Not even going to get crit down there at the end. A quadra kill for aiming, and an extra kill going to VicLa, and KT should take down the game.
POG for aiming there in that moment. Live Sandbox, their only other option was simply to just try to clear vision on Baron in the 20 seconds they had there and take a fight there. I would have preferred that than engaging onto a Leona who's extremely tanky, who has Eclipse. With a KT that can turn, but you know, they chose violence, Valdez. And it was not the right choice, as once again another bailout will fail. And I'm not talking about 2000s economy,
wow,
certain countries of the world, but you know, every time we see the bailout, that's always what I think of. For some reason, too much politics in my life these days.
That's been ground into our brain as Americans. Down will go Rascal, and down will go the Nexus. G. I like how you tried to protect yourself against the pun police there at the end. That was really good. Just making sure everybody knows you didn't make the same pun twice.
This is the call that Live Sandbox went for instead of actually, look at the control wards they have on the top side of this. You know, they have one there in this brush and then one on the outside of the Baron Pit, one on the entrance of the Baron Pit. Instead of looking for an engage here, if they had just played it slower and I think played around that Baron vision, started it up, because they at this point actually have decent Baron damage, it could have been their alternative option. But they decided to all in on life, and now we see the KT comms as they defend it. And let's go mid. You want to go mid? Is the question? And the answer is yes. It's over.
Yeah.
Saying Renata has no ult, and just calling out, you know, we've won this, it's over. Just calling out the last moments of what ults to track and the timers of the death timers. No redundancy needed. Starting by hitting the turret, looking for the pick. It's done. Wants to kill Zaya. She has ult, she's not gonna die. And stopwatch they mentioned.
Didn't get used, as they did actually.
Play it slow, what are you doing?